Hi. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for joining my channel today. My name is Funke, aka Miss Purple Coco. Welcome. So today we're going to be talking about concealers, specifically the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. So this is the newer one. This just came out earlier this year. And I was really excited to get my hands on it and try it out because, of course, this is, ride or die, the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've used this for years and I really like it because it's medium to full coverage. It's very buildable. I find like it's hydrated and it does help with fine lines and dark circles. Right now, I have done my foundation base. That's all, and my eyes and my lips. I do not generally have really dark circles, so I really use the concealer mainly for smoothing out fine lines and wrinkles, and also to give a little bit of a highlight. So the way we're going to compare it today is on one side of my face I'm going to use the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and on the other side I'm going to use the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This one is a thicker texture. It's a cream formula. It's tackier, and it's supposed to provide full coverage. And sometimes when you think of cream concealers, you think, oh my god, it's definitely going to crease because it's thick, so it's just going to settle it into the lines. But this is apparently supposed to give a soft blur and not supposed to settle it into any of your lines. So we're gonna put it to the test. So yeah, we'll get right into it. So in the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I am using the shade Amande, and which is the medium dark 3, and in the Soft Matte Complete Concealer I am using the Hazelnut, which is the medium dark 4. They're just one shade. They're just one step apart from each other, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. I could use both shades in both formulas. I feel like with concealers it's more forgiving. You have a range of concealers that would work for you. So it's really about choosing a side. This is okay, so on this side I'm going to start with left. I'm left-handed, so my right hand side, right of my face, on this side here, I'm going to use the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And the way I like to use this, I just use the applicator, use it from the applicator directly. So I'm just going to do that. Just put it on my face, like under my eyes. I don't really need, I don't think anyone needs to put too much of it. So that's it. And I'm going to apply this with, I'm going to try and buff this in a little bit with my Marc Jacobs, the concealer brush. I like this brush because it feels like it's shaped like a finger and it's soft that way. But I find it's great, especially if you've done your eye makeup first, to be able to get under here. But it doesn't really, I find I still have to go over it with my beauty blender. It's the way I feel. But I just like the way it feels. It's nice and soft. So this is the Amande. I love it because it brings brightness to my face. I already feel like if I had any darkness that I have under there, it's already covering it. And that's it. And then the final step is using my already dampened beauty blender. Squeeze that some more in a little bit of tissue and just press it in to make sure there are no harsh lines. So that's the NARS Radiant Concealer. And now for the Soft Matte. So according to the website, what you're supposed to do is you could warm it between your fingers. So you just take a little bit, warm it between your fingers because it's creamy, and just place it. You will notice that it's already it is darker than the other side. But what we're really going to focus on here, I think, is the finish and if it settles into lines and the coverage. So I shouldn't have done that. What I'm going to do is just put some over there. I'm going to use my daily brush cleaner. This is just a Sephora brush cleaner. I really like it. It's great. I'm gonna spray a little bit on my tissue here, and then I'm gonna clean this brush and get off all the color. And then I'm gonna apply it. I like this, so I'm going to turn my beauty blender to the other side and use the non-radiant creamy side and buff it in. You guys notice a difference besides the color? I feel like this side has I feel like I get the radiant creaminess on the radiant creamy side. I feel like it's brightening, it's going to be hydrating under the eye, but I feel like this one is more concealing for me. Like it's a cream, but I feel like it's not settling into any lines. But to be fair, I don't really have lines, not that much, but I like the finish of both. And just to finish it up, I'm going to put the soft matte on my chin a little bit and down the bridge of my nose. Just a little bit. Remember this brush, I used it last on the soft matte. And there you go, just to hit up the high points of my face. And then on my forehead, I'm going to use my Radiant Creamy Concealer. Just a little bit. Just for some brightness here. I'm going to use the bottom of the Beauty Blender for that. And also for over here, my upper lip, just to bring some brightness over there. So yeah, that's it. Now to set it, I am going to be setting with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I really like this powder. It's the perfect yellow base powder for deep skin tones, so that's what I really like about it. And I don't bake per se. I would love to bake because it looks like so much fun, but I can't because my skin is normal to on the drier side. And living in the mountains here in Calgary, it's quite dry, so I don't want to make my already prone to dry skin even look drier. So I'm just using my blush brush from Sephora, number 74. I dipped a little bit in there and I'm dusting off the excess, and I'm really just going to pat it. This is the extent of my baking. On all the spots where I put my where I put the concealer, and then I'm just going to buff it off with the same brush. Oh, I love the finish of so this is the side with the Radiant Creamy Concealer with the Sacha Buttercup. It looks beautiful, it's smooth. I feel like it gives a really nice finish, but on this side here, it gives an even more blurred finish. Like you see that it looks like I have no lines over there. So yeah, that's it. So what do you guys think? What's your favorite? Do you prefer the Radiant concealer, creamy concealer side, or do you prefer the soft matte side? I feel like I'm team soft matte, but the real test is going to be how it wears throughout the day. So right now it is 1:27. I'm going to come back later and in a few hours and show you guys how it looks. I'm not gonna like buff my face extra or anything, but you know, and then we'll see which one looks better. But to complete the look, we have to highlight. I'm using my favorite Lucy from Gerard Cosmetics, my favorite highlighting brush, and it's just going to be a quick highlight. I'm not even going to wear blush today. I'm just going to let Lucy do her thing. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Some on my nose. It's a beautiful rose peachy gold. It's my favorite concealer, favorite highlighter. Put that down the bridge of my nose. A little bit on my forehead here, above my brow bone. Pretty much put highlighter everywhere I can think about. So yeah, in a few hours I'll be back and we'll see how the soft matte complete concealer versus the Radiant Creamy Concealer performs. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'm just gonna spray my face because, you know, that's awesome. This is from NYX, the Dewy Finish long lasting setting spray. I love it. You can just bathe in it. It just brings your face together. Alright, thanks guys. See you guys in a bit. Hi guys. Alright, so what time it is? It is 6:27. So it's been 5 hours since I put on the concealers on my face, and I've gone about my day. I've gone for a walk. I played with my dog. We've both gone for a walk. We've had a good time, and I haven't done anything to my face. This is how my face looks after 5 hours, so we'll see what you guys think. On this side here is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and on this side here is the Soft Matte. Do you guys notice a difference? In my opinion, I feel like there is not a difference. They're both phenomenal. I know, not helpful at all. But I will say this, you know, when I first put this on, I was thinking, you know what, it's a cream, it's slightly thicker, it's probably going to settle into fine lines more, and it's going to look a mess. And, you know, I was very surprised. Here it is now, 5 hours later. I feel like it hasn't settled at all into the lines, and it still looks nice and great. And same goes for this. Like, I always knew this is ride or die. I knew that Radiant Creamy wasn't going to let me down. So yeah. I do feel though, if you have like really dry skin, you might prefer the Radiant Creamy Concealer just because of the consistency of it. It's more, the viscosity of it is more fluid than this one, so you might enjoy that extra hydration under the eye. In terms of the soft matte, I do feel like it's going to go a long way, or it's going to last you longer than this one because of the way the application of it works. They both have about the same amount in them. This has 0.21 ounces and this has 0.22 ounces. So pretty much the same, but I feel like this will last longer. Let me think about it. Okay, see, if in the future I was only able to buy just one and I had to pick, I feel like I'm going to go with the soft matte because number one, it's going to last longer in the pot, and also I really enjoy the finish of it. Like when I first put it on and I had it with my setting powder, it just looked so great. And I feel like, you know, you could really take this like in the daytime or at nighttime if you want to go for a full glam look and really, like, you know, have a nice thick concealing base. So that's why I vote for the soft matte concealer. But they're both phenomenal, and I feel like NARS did a great job with both of them. And, you know, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you guys think? Have you guys tried both? Do you think, you know, are you team Radiant Creamy or are you team Soft Matte? Which one do you prefer on yourself? Let me know. So, yeah, so those are my thoughts on it. Very, very close. Pretty much, you know, pretty much the same. Like, great concealers. But if I had to choose only one, Soft Matte will be my choice. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, definitely thumbs up, subscribe, more to come, and thanks for watching. Bye.